Oh, they were over there.
Yeah.
On that lamp pole.
So,
Okay.
I went up to the police and I think something's gonna happen and I think he should go to investigate. He asked me what's their game. And I said, yes, they are. He said, well, maybe they're just having fun. He didn't take it very seriously. And I didn't take it very seriously. So then I came back and I walked to the pier, village pier, to the fence over here, all the way out to the pier.
Up to that end of, the end of that pier?
I walked to the pier and I came back. About 30 minutes later, I was watching the
Now, wait a
fireworks.
minute. When you came back from talking to the police, what was Marcia still in the air or what?
Marcia was nowhere around. The four guys were nowhere around. Matter of fact,
No, I'm talking about before you went to the pier.
Well,
You went to the policeman, they asked him to intervene, then you came back.
They were still here. They were still
They were still here. What were they doing?
They was just standing up. They was just standing up talking.
And Marcia was standing up,
standing up talking. And then I left and I came back. When I went to the pier over here to watch the fireworks, I came back. It got a little bit more crowded, so I had to force my way through the crowd.
And that was about what time?
That was about between 9:30 and 10:30, something like between that time.
All right.
10 to 10.
So it's about an hour between when you saw them here and then you went over there and came back?
They was gone. When nobody inside.
The fireworks had ended.
Could be known. They could have been further down the road, you know. But I know I didn't see down one of those. And then I can't tell you if those the guys that killed him or not. I won't say that, and I can't say that Marcia was dead at that particular time. I can't say that, but I am saying that I have a pretty good idea that they could have been the ones that did it, and I truly believe in my heart that they did do it. You know.
Did you know that her body came up right here, literally at this point?
Well, at the
it first was sighted right here in the water, right about this area.
I don't know anything about how the body was found.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know anything about anything. I came here September. Back in 1st of September, I started hanging back around the pier, and I was sitting over here by the pier all the time, and people were hanging down by the bar like they are now, sitting around, and they were walking up, looking at the ballers, and I didn't pay it no that much of attention. And all I said, and then I asked a friend of mine.
You don't. I mean, I don't want to embarrass you, but you really can't read and write very well.
Right, you got it.
So you don't stop and read print and stuff.
No. So then I went down there, I looked at the picture with Marcia's picture on it. And then I just did. I thought he was just talking about somebody with AIDS. I didn't know.
You know who that was.
You know, but I knew who Marcia was.
Right. So you saw that picture and you knew that was Marcia.
Yes, but I didn't think that he was dead. I thought it was just something he was putting together by people down of AIDS. This was my outlook of it. And then I sit back on the pier, and then I asked some friends and some guys that was coming around. I said, "What was that?" They said, "Have you heard?" I said, "No, I haven't heard what." You know, like that. And then they said, "You know, Marcia," they said he was drowned. I said, "Oh no." Then the first thing came to my mind was those four guys. That's the first thing came to my mind. And I said, "Oh my God!" And then that's when I I just kind of got shook up about it, you know. And that was that. Then,
so, you said you saw those four. You thought about those four guys. You've met those four guys or seen those four guys before, right? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, well, I see the four guys all the time down here on the pier. I always see, and a lot of other people probably see the four guys down here because they're rip-off artists. In other words, they beat the hell out of white guys. They take the old white guys' money. Any black guy they can find anything weak, they will beat their money. I'm one of those victims that they did it too. Okay.
Have you seen them do this?
Yes, I have seen them do this. I'm one of the person that did it too.
But recently, what did they do?
What did they do to you, and when was that?
They beat me up and robbed me way back in November or December of '91, and in round I think it was around February of '91. They beat me quite a few times, took a lot of my SSI checks from me. Okay, this is true facts, because the reason that is true facts is because the person that sponsored me my money back to me was the 270 Broadway, the place that give people money.
New York State Crime Victim Report.
They were sponsoring me the money back that was taken from me by these young men.
You reported this to the police?
I reported this to the police.
Both times?
Both times, police never arrested that one guy. They arrested one guy one time, but that was the guy that snatched $5 out of my hand that day. But he knows the guys also.
And what did they do when they got the guy? Did they believe you or the guy?
They didn't really believe anything I said because I was on drugs at the time. They didn't believe anything I said because I was on drugs, and they said a person that on drugs don't have no rights, and this is true. By the law. Okay.
How about the time you were bloodied and went into report?
When I got beat up, I went into the police precinct on 20th Street.
These were the same people that beat you up?
These were the same people.
All four? Are they always together?
Some of these guys, no, these were different guys. They was all staying with the same people, the Puerto Rican guys, and they were with all the four guys, all the Puerto Ricans hangs together. They all well known because they all dope dealers. Okay, so
out here,
17th Street. And between 17th and 25th Street, that's where they deal dope
like
from.
on the west side over here somewhere, like on 10th Avenue or
9th
something.
Avenue, 9th Avenue.
9th Avenue,
yes.
right.
Okay. And they on the time they come down these waves. It usually it's the Christopher Street have big affairs like gay movements. Anything on gay movement, they seem to want to come this way and to terrorize the gay people. You see.
Now, have you seen them? You said you've seen them rob.
Yeah,
this summer. This summer.
Right up and down the period.
They hit them with
by the water, and all the gay people hanging way on down the other side out there. Yeah.
And how did they rob people?
On the beach.
They use guns or knives or what?
No, they use their hands and fists. They never saw no guns and knives. But I knew they beat the shit out of them to take their money and stuff. You know, and then the cops come around in the car looking for the police. Go down with the guy's not going to be here. You know. Then they bring the white guy to jump on back in the car, ride him around like an asshole. None of the guys not going to be there. You know, but this is the cops too. But the cops generally doesn't protect the innocent. They protect criminals. They love criminals. I don't care if I get killed there tomorrow. They love criminals. That's facts, okay? They would give a criminal a sandwich and let them out to jail the next morning to go kill some more. Okay? They would do this.
Why you think the criminals keep the gays from cruising here and being a problem for them?
Yes, you see the law lacks the criminals because they can gain more problems that make the gay communities look bad when it's not there. Okay?
Right.
They can do a lot of things to terrorize gay people to make the law look good. You see, they may try to make the law look good when there's nothing there to look good for. So black people, gay people, Hispanic people, all these people is low-class people in the man's eyes, okay, in the law's eyes. So what he do, he get his information from the rich, and when he get the information from the rich, he does his job. What the rich tell him to do is to harm the poor, and that's what he's doing.
So
we have to get back to the
to the crime, right?
Right, because was there anything else you wanted to say about when you saw Marsha?
Well,
was that
you saw
it seemed like that was pretty much it. Because I wanted to also ask you. So you came and you talked to Randy. When was that?
I wasn't there. He came in last Monday.
Last Monday. So that was the 21st or something.
Right. I was out of town.
Okay. And then when did you talk?
I got the message.
You got the message, Marsha.
I didn't call him immediately. I held off 2 or 3 days because I was so disappointed with a brew, and I didn't know that he was willing to talk as much as he was. So I thought that I should go very gently. I didn't want to scare him off. He was someone that really was afraid, you know.
Okay. And so then you talked on what day was that?
He came to the store. I called him and left a message. Yeah, he came to the store.
On Sunday,
right.
Which was the 20th.
We immediately went over to the police station and made a deposition.
And you went what was the name of the detective?
Detective
the day the 28th.
Margello.
Right, 27.
Margello. It's Morgello. Morgello.
The day the 28th.
Right.
We went there yesterday.
Which was the 27th. When you talked to Detective
Margello.
Detective Margello.
A woman.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then, so what happened this morning on the telephone?
Okay, I got a phone call this morning. Told me if I.
About what time?
I said about between 10 and 11:30. Between 10 and 11:30. I got a phone call telling me if I open my mouth and say anything else, I could be dead. And just like that. And then I left and I got to stir it. And I walked to GMAC, Gay Man Health Price, and talked to the guy behind the desk, a friend of mine, to try to talk to him and ask him what should I do about this case that I know something about. I said because I went to the policeman and they seemed to want to investigate me instead of listen to what I got to say about the murder. You see, he's the person I really like. Like I was telling this young lady, I really like this person. When I got problems, I walk to him, talk to him. He's the person that will listen to what I got to say. And it's good that you got somebody that care to listen.
Right. Is he a volunteer?
No, he's a staff member. He's a great guy.
Did we ask for his name?
His name is, you know his name?
I know the guy you're talking about.
I can't think of his name. He's tall with a beard, right? His face nice and round face. How old? I said about 28. How old are you? I'm 43.
Okay. Can you give me a where you live?
Yeah, the address is 350 West 3rd Street, and that's between 8th and 9th Avenue. That's my address. And please, don't try to come kill me.
Right. The big sign out outside. Is that ever lit?
No, it's never lit. It's
Never
always
lit.
dark at night.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Great.
well, thank you very much, and we'll see what goes
Thanks.
from here.
Okay, great.
Amazing. I mean, here it is. This happened July the 6th. Now they
It's
have
still
fruits.
happening.
That's someone St. Barbatus or something. Someone comes and brings food.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and people come and clean it up. George, the one flag that was torn down, and he made this other bigger flag.
We'll love it.
And we learned to cover.
I know.
The pictures are
He
covered.
was. He really was.
The pictures are covered, so you know they endure the rain. Heritage of Prize should be forever proud of
Yeah,
that.
that was like the best.
Like
the best
these?
thing done in a long time.
You like those?
Yeah, like one of them. We'll take the empty bottles back with us, you know, because they get too many. You know, the empty.
The empty candle thing.
Uh huh.
You got to do with the light.